Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all from your respective positions. Once again, you are welcome here on the platform of Awakening of Consciousness. What is the news from Istanbul? Since today is May 15, 2025, in Istanbul, where President Vladimir Putin has refused to go, but President Volodymyr Zelensky is already present on the Istanbul side. Zelensky is present in Istanbul, and everything is being set up. The image you see here, according to the information we have received, these are the first images. We can see both delegations comfortably seated. These are the images we are receiving. The two delegations are already in place. Ukraine and Russia. Everything is falling into place. But America, the United States of America, has just raised its voice, because apparently something isn't quite right on Russia's side. Yes, it seems that Russia may have staged a farce instead of holding a genuine peace summit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the general overview we are going to provide. According to the information we have received, the talks are set to begin in the afternoon, this afternoon. I believe they have already started, since I think they are not on GMT. But before it begins, for now, it hasn't started yet at the time I'm recording this video conference. It is exactly 10:45, 11 hours GMT. So, everything is falling into place. America is raising its tone. America says this. It says if Russia does not come out of these Istanbul negotiations with a ceasefire lasting more than 30 days, it is highly likely that we will move to a direct confrontation with Russia to force it to stop its aggression against Ukraine. This is America making this statement through the American general of the northern troops. Share this video conference with me. Share the video conference. Yes. The American general of the northern troops makes the statement that if Russia does not come out of Istanbul with a ceasefire agreement lasting more than 30 days, they will be forced to move to direct confrontation. That is, America and NATO will move to direct confrontation with Russia to force Russia to stop its aggression against Ukraine. So, after his statement, it is President Volodymyr Zelensky who also speaks out well before the start of the talks. So, before the talks begin, Zelensky makes a statement. And what does Zelensky say? He says that the Russian delegation is in Istanbul, and that Ukraine is open to any form of negotiation and is approaching these meetings without fear. Zelensky says that Ukraine has no fear. Not at all. Let's get to the heart of the matter. This delegation that we see here, who is it made up of? Before continuing, I ask you to share the video conference as much as possible. Share the video as much as you can. The delegation. There you have it. The peace talks, as I was saying, are supposed to start this afternoon. The information was provided by Sputnik. The duration of the negotiations in Istanbul will depend on their progress. Depending on the progress, they will continue. Depending on the progress, they will continue. This is what the spokesperson for the Russian presidency, Dmitry Peskov, stated. The Russian delegation for negotiations with Ukraine has already arrived in Istanbul. And the talks in Istanbul will take place at the headquarters of the Turkish presidential administration. So, they are meeting at the headquarters of the Turkish presidential administration, just like in 2022. The Russian delegation also includes Vladimir Medinsky, a presidential advisor who has been appointed to lead the Russian delegation. His name is Vladimir Medinsky. He is one of Vladimir Putin's advisors. We have Mikhail Gazolin, who is the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs. We also have Alexander Fomin, who is the Deputy Minister of Defense. There is Igor Kostikov, who is the head of the main department of the General Staff of the Russian Armed Forces. This means that the Russian delegation is very well put together. A presidential advisor. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is represented, the Ministry of Defense as well, and the Department of the General Staff of the Russian Armed Forces. We also have the composition of the Ukrainian delegation, which is not yet fully known and is expected to be led by Andriy Yermak, Chief of Staff to Volodymyr Zelensky. Zelensky himself will be in Ankara on Thursday today, where he is expected to meet with the Turkish leader, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. President Erdogan's schedule for Thursday does not include meetings with the Russian or Ukrainian delegations in Istanbul. So that means for now, and so, the Turkish president will not go to the negotiation site. These are for now the updates we are receiving from Istanbul. We still hope that this threat just made by America will not follow through on it. We also hope that the start of the negotiations will bear fruit. We hope so. But when America says that if Russia does not come out of these negotiations with a ceasefire lasting more than 30 days, they will be forced to move to confrontation. I don't know where this American general is getting this information from. Did he speak with President Donald Trump? Did he speak with members of NATO? Or is it just a way to deter Russia? Big question mark. Whatever happens, we will continue to follow this news. We will keep following it. As I told you, I promised you, even though I'm at university, it's my break time and I'll finish soon. We will follow everything that comes out of this. We will come back to analyze it properly. For now, I ask you to share this video. Share it as much as possible. I'll be back with more news shortly. All right? About May 15th, but since it was a highly anticipated date. So I'll be back soon with more updates. Don't forget to click on subscribe, and activate the notification bell. So that was the voice of your one and only samurai.